We always like to take you to fun and interesting places here on Studio 10, and I'm with Sarah at True Community Credit Union. First of all, we're standing right by this brand new plaque that was recently installed. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so recently we were contacted by the Jackson County Historical Society. Maurice Imhoff and Linda Haas, who share that organization, reached out to us back in November, and they shared a unique story with us that we had no idea, that we were sitting upon the training ground for a Civil War training camp called Camp Jackson. And so they had recently uncovered this piece of history that had been part and kind of hidden from us for so long, just within the last 2 years.
So you guys had no idea?
We had no idea, and they also didn't up until just a few years ago.
And how did they come about, like, knowing that this was kind of this special piece of land?
So they had been involved in some of the Underground Railroad and heavily involved with the Civil War muster and that piece of history. And so one of the individuals kept reading about Jackson and Camp Jackson and references to Camp Jackson, and didn't realize it was, after some research, realized that the space was actually right here on Clinton Road. And it was an old farm that was owned by a farmer, and he had lent out his space to be able to train soldiers.
And Sarah, you recently had an unveiling of this, and you kind of had like a little reenactment that went on. What was that about?
So yeah, just recently we had about 20 reenactors here, Civil War reenactors, to kind of mark the space and unveil our marker and invite people to kind of share in the history and how it came to be. We also had individuals speaking from the Historical Society up in Lansing that shared Michigan's history and stake in the Civil War. And so it was a great learning experience for all of us, and a great way to kind of mark this monumental moment.
Yeah, what an exciting time. What were the emotions you guys felt when you found out as a company that you have this special piece of land that you're on? How did that feel?
Yeah, so it was quite a moment. We have a mission to create legacy-defining moments for the people and places we serve for generations to come. And it kind of came full circle when we learned about this, realizing that the amount of a legacy-defining moment of going to fight for your country and fight for what you believe in happened so many years ago, just right underneath us. And so just knowing that a lot had been given up here, a lot of things happened right here under our own feet, and so that was kind of a moment for us right there.
How cool is this? Now, what can people experience when they come out and kind of take a peek at this, and is it just kind of open to the public? People can come by and look?
Absolutely. We are encouraging people to just come on site over to 1100 Clinton Road. It's right in front. It's always open here, and they can learn a little bit more about the history and what happened here.
All right, Sarah, well, this is so cool, and what an honor for this to be on your land and for you guys putting this up. Thank you for inviting us out to kind of take a peek at it, and I appreciate your time.
Great. Thank you so much.
All right, stick around. Studio 10 continues after this.